Hello everyone and welcome back to... Oh, it's worse when it's right under me. Oh, One Piece episodes 1081, 1082, 1083, and 1084. I almost said 1050. Jeez, we would have been going back far. So in the 1080s now. We are almost done the Wano arc. I mean, we're done in all the major ways it counts. We now just have to finish off these last two videos of like post Wano or post, you know, Kaido stuff. And it seems pretty intense because last we left off, as I remember, the new admiral was in Wano and seemed like he just wanted to fucking deal with this shit. So we're gonna see him deal with this shit, possibly. We might have to fight the new admiral, and he seems like he's insanely powerful, so I'm curious how this is gonna go. I imagine we're gonna, like, I don't think it's gonna be a full fight to someone being defeated, you know? Like, I imagine we're probably gonna have to retreat or something, you know? But I don't know exactly how it's gonna play out. Either we're gonna retreat or the government is going to be forced to retreat for one reason or another. Like, there's gonna be something. You know what would be perfect? You know what would be perfect? If Shanks showed up and made the admiral retreat. If Shanks showed up and made the admiral retreat, because then we'd get a bingo. And that would be crazy. I don't think that'll happen, but hey, oh well. So yeah, we just got this video and next video, and then we will be moving on to Egghead Island. Also, if you didn't know, I did a reaction to One Piece Film Red. Go check out that reaction because I had a fantastic time with that movie. I loved that movie, and I watched it between last video and this video. So that was great. So go check that out. Yeah, I think we're just gonna jump into this. This is episode 1081 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, what is this? What are we zooming on? Off the coast of the land of Wano. Wait! Shanks, please, for the love of God, step foot on Wano. Please. Oh my God. No fucking way. Please. An odd visitor. Oh yeah. Oh my God, I was like speaking hopeful, like I was speaking like a dream into existence. I was like, well, obviously there's no way this would happen, but it could happen. But they'd have to, I imagine, make sure that he doesn't meet Luffy. Unless he is actually meeting Luffy at this point. But if he meets Luffy, I don't have bingo. Are we fucked? Are we fucked? Oh my God, the title hasn't appeared yet. This episode is going to be called Shanks Arrives and Doesn't Meet Luffy. Bingo! Aww. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, they can sense it. Everyone knows at once. Yep, you need to deal with this. Oh boy. Hey, if you like the environment so much, why are you littering? And smoking. Damn, look at the tats on his body. Oh, more than a soldier. Oh my God. Oh, this is sick. Oh boy! Don't kill any of these guys. Oh, Oh. He's fucking him up, man. Oh! Jesus Christ. Nice. Grapes of Wrath. Okay. It's like Grapes of Wrath? Oh. Oh my god. He's gonna be like a fucking kaiju tree. Woods fruit. Okay. I guess that makes sense. And it's actually kind of a good name. The very essence of Logia. Cool. Oh my god! Jesus, man, you can just leave him alone. God damn, dude. He's an interesting character, though. Oh my god. Oh, Yamato! Hell yeah! He looks extra skinny right now. Why is that? I think it was just the art style that they were drawing him in. Hell yeah! Come on, Shanks. Just take one step onto Wano. But don't see Luffy. Well, he has become a great pirate. I mean, he's an emperor. That is honestly a good time to meet up. Like, the fan of the show part of me wants Luffy and Shanks to meet up. And then the part of me that is selfish and just wants a bingo wants them not to meet up. Oh. Oh, this is probably the gum fruit stuff that we're seeing right now. Whoa. Oh, is that Who's Who? With the pink hair? Is that who that's supposed to be? He looks awesome. There is one treasure on that ship. Even he didn't know the significance of it. The people guarding it. Did Shanks know? I guess Shanks must have. Otherwise, why would he bother? But then what did he think when Luffy ate it, you know? If he knew how powerful it was. Was that ever in the anime? I'm pretty sure that was in the manga and it was in the live action. Was that in the anime when he stabs himself? Maybe it was and I just don't remember it. Aww. Okay. He wants the bingo too. Oh my god, Bart. Oh god, Bart. Sabo murders King Cobra. What? What? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, oh my god. Ah. Well, this Sabo can't have done this. He must be being framed. Damn. It's like burning the flag in his lobby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They got Kuma? Nice. Vivi's disappeared? Oh my god. I hope Vivi's okay. Attempted? Why didn't they succeed? Oh, right. That one. The Holy Knights. Interesting. Flame Emperor. Yep. Oh man, the world really is changing so much. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, hell yeah! The Shogun's here, motherfucker! Drive them off, motherfucker! Oh! Is this Momo's first time doing a blast breath? Okay, I think it is, and he didn't know how to do it. Nice! It's Vegapunks. Oh my god! Shit! Oh, fuck! Aww. Yeah, I mean, you're part of the reason it started. Oh god, man. Huh? Acquire it.
One Piece.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, what a fucking cool episode. I imagine the idea behind watching Film Red before watching this episode is because then I get some Shanks, you know, like some extra Shanks stuff, and then we reach a critical point of Shanks in the story, which would make sense to me. I feel like that was a good time to watch it. Man, I can't quite call it yet, but I can't believe how close we are. But I don't know if he's actually getting onto Wano. He stopped outside Wano, but now he's saying like, let's go get the One Piece, you know? So I don't know if he's going to or not. But if he does, I can't believe it. But if he does, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. Anyway. So turns out the Admiral has the sorry that I'm sort of out of breath right now. It has the sort of the woods fruit, which I think I said plant fruit was my guess. Woods fruit sounds way better. That's a good name. And so he seems like an interesting character, you know, like his whole speech about how discrimination is actually necessary because it like allows the world to function properly, because like the only way you can save the greater whole is to, you know, sacrifice the few, and so because of that it's good to look down on it's good to look down on a small percentage of the population. Like he's like seeing it as like, well, we have to do this, so we might as well other a small amount of people to justify the things we do, which is fucked up and wrong, but it's a very interesting perspective to watch in a TV show. So I really I did really find that interesting. And like them all fighting him right now, where like Momo's come and Yamato's come and the whole all the samurai are there, is fucking awesome. I really like that. Well, not all the samurai, right? It's not the ones that are like fully recovered. Like Kiku and Kinemon aren't there, for example. But it's like the major samurai who are healthy right now are doing it, which is awesome. I feel like, I mean, yeah, maybe they will drive him back just for now. But yeah, I'm so curious about Shanks. And then, so they told us now about, like, kind of what happened at the Reverie. Because, like, they left us hanging with that after the Reverie arc. We didn't fully know what happened with the Revolutionary Army and the Reverie and stuff. And now, at least, they've said what the story is right now. I don't know what, how much of it is true. But currently, their story is that Sabo killed, was that, did they specifically say killed? Yeah, murders. Sabo murders King Cobra, which I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening. Like, I'm not gonna say Sabo would necessarily have, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say Sabo would have thought King Cobra was the greatest person ever, because, like, maybe, you know, to be, like, when being a part of this Revolutionary Army, he would have some animosity towards, like, anyone who's part of the Reverie, you know? But at the same time, like, King Cobra is one of the best of them. Like, if he was to murder someone, you'd think he would have like chosen to kill someone who is definitely more against what Sabo and the Revolutionary Army are trying to do. When Cobra is just a, like, at this point, as far as we know, a relatively kind old man. So they claim that that's happened. And then also, my beloved is missing. What the fuck? Vivi's gone? And it's really scary because, didn't we see with, I can't remember his name, but the silhouette, the black silhouette who's like the king of the world, and might be like the BBEG for this entire series, you know? He said, well, he, like, was, there were the thoughts, I don't think he said anything, right? But, like, there were the talks of, like, who he might erase, and I believe, like, that there was, like, implications that it could be either Shirahoshi or Vivi, because I remember, because I was like, those are two characters that are, like, some of my top characters of the entire series, and it was both of them were being threatened, you know. It was very scary to me. So maybe that happened, you know, like, maybe, I don't know, man, because who was talking about, it wasn't the elders in this episode talking about what had happened to Vivi. It was just it was like the admirals and stuff, right? Where was that scene? Yeah, it was Sakazuki, Kizaru, and who was this other guy? His thing popped up. His name tag popped up, but I was, like, too shocked by everything that was going on. I couldn't write it down fast enough. Okay, this guy. So, Kudo Uma Tensei, Director, Naval Bureau of Investigation. So he's the FBI of this world, I guess. So Kudo Uma. I'm just gonna write FBI, even though it's NBI here. So interesting. I don't think we've seen him before, or maybe we have, but, like, I don't recognize him. He's kind of cool though, man. So I wonder what Shanks means by it's time to acquire the One Piece. Has he, like, got all the road poneglyphs except one or whatever, and, like, now he's able to actually, like, now that Luffy's done what he's done or whatever, now is the time he can actually do it? Like, is he actually now saying, where we've got all the pieces we need, let's go do it? I don't know, man. Oh, and also they got Kuma, or, like, yeah, it seems like Kuma escaped, so I imagine Kuma's with the Revolutionary Army, which is good, because we love Kuma and we want him to hopefully be better. I don't know if he can get better. I don't know if he can undo all that is done to him at this point, but we do love Kuma. And last we saw of Kuma, he was like a pet for a celestial dragon, right? Fucked up. Anyway, that's episode 1081. We still got 3 episodes to go in this video. Crazy. All right, let's move on to episode 1082 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and the goal is to beat the recap.
One Piece.
Oh, I think that's the recap complete, but that's also the cube complete. So, about the same time. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Nami. If she hits this, we're kicking Usopp off the crew. Oh. She's not gonna hit it, yeah. I thought it was gonna be a gag. Damn. Oh well, there's a reason we have Usopp on the crew. What she can do though is tell Usopp like the weather, like the wind, how fast it's blowing. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you're allowed to do it with the slingshot, but great job. Okay, this episode's called Usopp Leaves the Crew. Usopp is murdered. I don't know. Yeah, Usopp's murdered. Nami murders Usopp. Tama's got a candy apple. That's awesome. Wow, a cloud eating a cloud? Aw, she's treating Zeus well. Good job, Nami. I'm so happy that Nami's treating Zeus nicely. This is cute. We're getting like a little slice of life part of the show. It reminds me of Kami, them going with Kami to the carnival or whatever, to the Ferris wheel and stuff. I'm actually sorry, I'm tearing up a bit thinking about Kami at the Ferris wheel. Oh, focus up. There's a cool battle going on screen. I'm just thinking about something that happened 500 episodes ago or something. Oh. Man, we just beat Kaido. Like, the fact that they have to do this huge fight right now. Maybe this is why Yamato can't join us. Like, he needs to stay behind to defend Wano. Because without him here, they'd be getting defeated much quicker. Fire escape. Ooh. Surely fire's pretty good against him. I mean, yeah, he's the woods. Like how Crocodile's weak to water, you know? And NL's weak to rubber. I imagine he's just gonna recover from it and be like, yeah. Damn, man. Kind of makes sense. I was about to say, how could he be an admiral? That's exactly what I was about to say. How can he be an admiral if his weakness is fire? Like, there's so much easy characters that have access to fire. God damn it, man. Yeah, they might not stand a chance against you. I don't know. Oh shit, we're back to the Robin stuff. I forgot we were in the middle of that. Oh, I'm glad Law's here as well. Oh, jeez. It's a rare thing for Robin to say, I feel like. Whoa. Huh. Interesting.
800年前どういうことだ
Mm-hmm.
言葉の通りだ。しかし過去に何があってそうなったのか
I mean,
は
with
知ら
the
ない
blank century or whatever, no one knows.
原型はとどめている方だろう。つまりこうだ。
Okay.
島を囲むように壁が作られ、雨水が溜まっていく。
Ah.
人々山の中腹に新たな土地を作り
Damn.
国を建てた。
That's crazy. That's why you have to go up the waterfall to get to Wano. That makes sense. Ah. That's really interesting. Oda's world building is something else. There it is. Holy shit. How much of the text needs to be visible? Can she like fill in the blanks if there's like half of it missing? One more.
ここはフルトンが眠っているという。
Hmm.
には壁を取り払う必要がある。
Oh.
つまり解放することを意味する。
Right. Have to get rid of the walls to get to Pluton. So like literally opening the borders is bad like that. Yeah. Oh, it's so interesting. I mean, if he's saying to do it, then maybe you should. If he got to Raftel and then came back and and said to open the borders, maybe you open the borders. Oh, Momo. Yeah. That makes sense. You got rid of Kaido, all the ones hanging around that wanted to come for Wano can now come to Wano. Aww. Mm-hmm. Oh, Momo. Oh. Damn. He's honorable just without experience. Come on, where's Shanks? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. Oh! The fire of Luffy's building up within him. Oh, oh shit, that's strong looking. Yeah, man. Jesus, I can barely tell what's happening. Yeah, that's to be expected. He's flailing a lot as well. Oh, that looks awesome. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, he's not dead. Okay, Shanks, what are you doing? What's Shanks doing? Why are they cutting back to him? What's he doing? Is he like sending his Conqueror's Haki over there? Like a long range Conqueror's Haki? What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? From his boat? He knows that only Shanks can pull that off. Agreed. Oh, look at that art of Shanks. I loved that. Holy shit! I didn't know Shanks could do that. That's crazy. But this is like Shanks didn't step onto the Wano. He's just doing it from his boat. Fuck! Aww. Cutting back and forth between Shanks and the hat. Aww, he like sensed it. And they're leaving. Fuck, man! Ah! Oh, okay. Sorry, full length. I didn't watch the ED. Normally I watch the ED and I kind of accidentally skipped it there. I was gonna go back and redo it, but then I'd have to edit it in an annoying way. So, anyway. Oh, man. I think I've lived and died by my own rules, right? Like, there's some things that I've been... we're gonna actually talk about the actual episode soon. Forgive me for like focusing on the weird bingo side game that we're doing right here, but I think like since we're coming towards the end of Wano and it's like so close whether or not I got a bingo, like it couldn't be more exciting. And like this is like the biggest blue balls I could have possibly gotten. Like I lived and died by my own interpretations of my rules, right? I have to be honorable, okay? Because if we're looking at my bingo card, now the thing is, I have been loose with some of them, right? Like people like the main ones is like the Sanji meets another woman, which would have been relevant in this bingo. Sanji meets another woman who likes him back, and like Kaido's crew betraying him, which that did happen, but it wasn't with speed, but I did it a bit early. And you know, like stuff like that. You know, maybe you could say the Chopper dies or seems dead, but no one really argued against that one, I don't think. But anyway, like, there have been some times where I've been kind of loose with it, you know? Even the Zoro gets drunk at a bad time, maybe you could consider that being kind of loose. But I gotta stick by my morals, right? Like, the whole thing is I need to be satisfied with it. I need to be the judge of the show and of the decisions that I make, and of the game and the decisions I make. So to be fair, like you could say Shanks arrives but doesn't meet Luffy is a perfect description of what happened. He did arrive at Wano and he didn't meet Luffy, right? So you could say that is exactly the wording that's on the bingo card. The only reason I'm not giving it to myself is because I made a declaration earlier in the arc, one that I hoped would benefit me, which is when we were watching the flashback of Odin, I said, if Shanks steps foot onto Wano, I will give myself that, right? Even though it didn't meet like exactly what I meant by that, which is like in the present day, I was going to give myself leeway as long as he steps foot on Wano, it counts towards that, even if it happened in the past. And so since I made that declaration, I have to be fair and say that in making that declaration, I unintentionally added another rule that he has to step foot onto Wano. He can't just be sailing outside of it. So I made the rule to help myself. It ended up fucking me over. If I had never said that, I would have given myself the bingo right here. But I'm gonna be fair to myself. That this is, I feel like I'm nothing if not fair with a lot of stuff, you know? I'm a big board game player. You can see like there's a huge pile of board games in the corner of my room. I'm a huge board game player. Board games are all about shit like this, right? Sometimes the rule books won't cover every rule thing, and I, like in real time, often have to balance it. And like the thing about board games is if you cheat, you're only like cheating that game, you know? You're only cheating yourself. So you really have to police yourself for your own enjoyment. So I'm very used to policing myself. I play D&D as well. D&D is also like that, where you're very much about policing yourself and policing the other players as you go through the game. And also I used to do some like minor game design stuff for, I helped out some YouTube channels with stuff that was game related, and I would design game stuff for them. And so I had to like create rule sets and stuff for that. So this is not new to me. This is something that I'm experienced with. And because of that, I have pride in at least having a little bit of what's the word? I have a little bit of honor, I guess, and in the way that I judge this stuff. So Shanks didn't meet Luffy. I mean, Shanks didn't arrive because he didn't set foot on Wano, and he looks like he's leaving now. So looks like, and we have 2 episodes left. We have 2 episodes left to get a bingo, but it looks like Shanks is not going to set foot onto Wano, which would make that not happen. The only thing that could happen, really, is someone not Kaido being the perfect counter to Gear 4. That's the only real thing that I could see actually doing it. Maybe... No, there's no way we're getting a Unicorn Devil Fruit. That being in a corner, I feel like really fucks me. Okay, anyway. So that could be the last we hear of the bingo game, possibly. It might be over for good. And once again, thank you to Veritas at the start of Wano for suggesting that I make a bingo card, because it did end up being a lot of fun and surprisingly fucking close. Like, for it to be down to this episode as to whether or not I marked off a bingo is cinema. Absolute cinema. Hang on, I need to move my mic out of the way so you can get a clean screenshot of it. Absolute cinema. There you go. So anyway, about the actual episode. So we got the road poneglyph. Did Robin say that we just needed one more? Now, like, forgive me the tracking of the poneglyph. Sometimes I get a little turned around on, which is why I'm looking for this dialogue. If we find one more, we can make it to Laugh Tale. Yeah, because I remember. Was it that Big Mom had 2? Was that what it was? Like, Big Mom had 2. There's this one in Wano, and then there's one that we don't know where it is, or it's the one in Fishman Island. Is that what it is? Because isn't there one that's in Fishman Island that we don't know where it is? Sorry, there was a bug. So we just need to find one more. It's crazy. Like, Jesus Christ. We got introduced to the road poneglyphs in the Zoe arc, which was only 2 arcs ago, really. You know, like, that was Wano, Whole Cake Island, So it was, like, pretty recently, all things considered. And we've already figured out 3 of them, you know? So yeah, one more and we make it to Laugh Tale. That's fucking crazy. But, like, you know, to get this one, going through all of Wano, like, Wano was a big undertaking to get this one poneglyph. So I imagine it's going to be pretty tricky to get the poneglyph. And then even once you get the poneglyph, all that is a map. Like, that's just a direction. That tells you where to go, but you still then have to go there. And the thing about Laugh Tale is it's one of those things where, like Oda will not show us the what's interesting about a place until we get there. Generally, I've seen, you know. So, like with Fishman Island, we'd heard so much about Fishman Island, but we never really saw it until we actually got there, you know? The real examples of this are, like, what's it called? What's the place that they're at in the manga right now called? Fucking Land of the Giants. It's called... I keep thinking Raftu in my head. Why do I keep doing that? Fuck, man. What the hell is it called? Okay, let me just... Elbaf. Okay, so Elbaf... like, Elbaf we saw in a flashback of Big Mom's place, right? But as I said when we watched the flashback, the Big Mom flashback, I feel like Oda didn't show us the interesting parts of Elbaf. Oda just showed us a small little village that, like, it could have been anywhere, like, so, like, because I feel like when we actually get to Elbaf, it's gonna look and feel way more interesting than that, you know? And, you know, same with Wano. We never really saw Wano or whatever until we got there. Same with within Wano, Onigashima. We had only ever seen Onigashima from a distance, or we'd seen inside one of Kaido's caves, which just looks like a generic cave, like a boring cave, you know? And then we get there, and Onigashima is actually really beautiful and cool looking and, like, intricate and huge. You know, there's so much stuff there. Although, to be fair, then once we got to, like, the rooftop battles, it actually did it was like a generic rocky landscape. It was like a Dragon Ball Z fight area. But like, it was still, you know, it was an interesting place. So, because of that, what was I saying with it? Laugh Tale, we've only seen Laugh Tale in that flashback with Odin, and all it was white everywhere, you know? So, clearly, they are avoiding showing us what Laugh Tale actually looks like. I cannot even imagine. And the thing is, like, when we get there, you'd think it's gonna have no one on it, right? That we get to Laugh Tale and there's not gonna be, like, citizens there, surely? Or are there gonna be? You know, like, that's the crazy thing, is I feel like a lot of these places, the further into the new world we get, it's supposed to feel like, oh, we're discovering these, like, places that barely anyone has gone, but we get there and there's, like, entire civilizations that live there and have lived there all their life or whatever, which makes sense, you know? If you're born there, you live there, whatever, like, but it's just, but, like, it just feels like the further we get, the more crazy places that we'll be going, places like Laugh Tale, there might be no one on it. But if there's, like, no one on Laugh Tale, I mean, how interesting is that gonna be? You know, like, I feel like the fact that we get to a new place, we meet a bunch of characters, we see all this stuff, like, that's part of the appeal. If we get to Laugh Tale and it's like, it's just I don't know, just like a Mount Everest, even if it's all of the characters from One Piece coming back and meeting at Laugh Tale, is it gonna be interesting if we're not getting, like, new elements there? I don't know. I trust Oda. I trust him. I'm saying I don't know how the fuck I would do it. I don't have the vision that Oda seems to have. But whenever I'm like, how the fuck is he gonna do this? We get to that point in the story and I watch it and I go, that's how you do it. He figured it out. Or he had it planned the whole time, so I shouldn't have been worried. But yeah, I really wonder, like, he's gotta have Laugh Tale planned down to the second, right? Like, he's been thinking about it for, you know, 20 something years, 25 years or whatever. He's been thinking about Laugh Tale. He must have. So, like, I think as a writer, it's got to be fun and scary getting up to that point in the story and going, okay, this stuff that I've been thinking about all this time, let's actually play it out. Like, it's kind of different to other sorts of shows where, especially more traditional, like, Western shows, where it's like you will have a season or two and they write the season, and then if they get renewed for more, they come up with new ideas and they expand the world a little bit, but they come up with new ideas, and then they stop there, and then once they get more, they expand to new ideas, right? And I know with One Piece, it was supposed to be like, the whole idea is he had like a beginning and an end, and then the more he extended the series, he extended it from the middle, which is great. Like, that's a great idea, especially for a series like this. Because a lot of series would have you reach the end and then you extend from there, or reach very close to the end and then extend out that, like, from 90% to 100%, you extend out that section. Like, that's like kind of what Death Note did, you know, because Death Note, famously like gets halfway through the show or the manga, and then the editors push them to continue and do more Death Note stuff, and so they had to basically like they were basically at an ending point, and they extended it out from that ending point to do like a bunch more stuff. Now, I never disliked Death Note's extra stuff. Like, I know some people were like, Death Note's good until halfway through and then it gets bad. I don't think that. I think Death Note's good all the way through. I think Death Note is fantastic for the first half. The second half has some really interesting things in it, but it's more forgettable. But I still think it's good. I still think it's well done. And I don't dislike that I watched it, you know? It's just a different kind of show. And then I think it ends nice. Like, it's a good ending. So, yeah, it's like so with Oda, he filled it out in the middle. But like the really cool thing I think is like he's theoretically just had like I imagine he must have had like ideas of this would be the coolest shit in the world. I'm gonna put this in Raftel, you know, I'm gonna put this in Laugh Tale. I'm gonna make this part of the finale. This would be the coolest shit in the world. I'll put that in the finale. He must be doing that. He has to be. Now, whether or not what he thinks is the coolest shit in the world lines up with what we think is the coolest shit in the world remains to be seen. We'll see, you know? We'll see if like what he saved for Laugh Tale ends up, because sometimes writers and fans will have like way different expectations for how a series ends. But the thing with Oda is like he has consistently shown that he is great at endings. Great at endings. Like I struggle to think of an example of that goes the other way. I struggle to think of a single ending in this series, in this show, in One Piece that I would consider to be poor. I'm really struggling because I do think that's like really what he fucking nails, you know? Like maybe some of them haven't been like absolutely perfect. You could argue like, oh, at the end of Alabasta with Pell coming back or whatever, but that's like one element of what was otherwise a great ending. And even, you know, Pell coming back, you could like it, you could, it's still fine. It's just kind of disappointing, but like, but still like the ending, beating Crocodile there, you know, him going up in the air, like Vivi crying as she screams to stop the war or whatever, the rain coming down, and like that also being like what silences people, like all of that stuff at the end of Alabasta is so fucking good. It just like reaches that point, and man, like thinking about that makes me excited. Just like how much I realized how much I like the end of Alabasta. But yeah, like everything, you know. So I think people have trust that Oda's gonna do it right. And I mean, I think also I tend to be so much more receptive to things that people consider bad endings than other people do. Like a lot of the time when people are like, oh, that had a shit ending, I will watch it, and like I would say 90% of the time, if it's something that people said it's good until the shit ending, 90% of the time I've been like, no, I think it's good all the way through. Like I genuinely do. And sometimes I've been like, they're so wrong, it's insane. You know, like people hated the I'm not going to say everyone did, because there's definitely like different camps, but a lot of people hated like the way Attack on Titan ended, you know, and I loved the way Attack on Titan ended. I thought it was a perfectly fitting way to end the series. I thought it made perfect sense for everything that was built up. So yeah, anyway, and Shanks can use Conqueror's Haki at range. That's insane. And I love that because what I think has been interesting is like Shanks was the first one we ever saw use Conqueror's Haki. And also then like later in the series, we see him on, I think, Whitebeard's ship, and he's walking through and like people just dropping from his Conqueror's Haki. And it's like, that was a really badass moment. But then as the series goes on, we learn more about Conqueror's Haki and we see more people who have it. And the more we see who have it, the less impressive those Shanks feats are. Like, I think like, well, Luffy could probably scare away that Sea King or whatever. And like Luffy, I bet now could walk through Whitebeard's ship and be knocking people to the ground with his Conqueror's Haki, you know? Like, I can see that stuff happening. And so, like, as the series expanded, Shanks' power set that we'd seen, which wasn't much, but the powers that we had seen became less impressive. So I love that we get this moment right now that, like, gives us something that we have never seen before. I don't believe we've ever seen someone do a Conqueror's Haki that is that long range and precise that as Shanks just did. So it really shows, like, no, Shanks' Conqueror's Haki is something else, you know? Or his Color of the Supreme King. I know people probably don't care too much which name I use. They're probably both well accepted. But at this point in the show, I can't tie my hair up right now. At this point in the show or the subtitles are using Color of the Supreme King. So maybe I should be adjusting as well, but we'll see. Sometimes I naturally adjust over time. And sometimes I stick to old language the whole time. But I don't think I'm stubborn, at least. Like, I think I'm not just going to be like, oh, I'm going to call it Conqueror's Haki because I don't like the name Color of the Supreme King, you know? Like, I don't really. I think Conqueror's Haki sounds way cooler and is easier to say and remember. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. Like, I think I'll generally use whatever the show is using. It's just Conqueror's Haki comes to mind so much quicker than the other one does. Anyway, I also like that Nami's treating Zeus right. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. My voice is going. Oh my gosh. This is episode 1083 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, no recap Rubik's because we got the title right away. This episode is going to be called Shanks Comes Back and Steps Foot onto Wano. Bingo. Careful, you two. Careful running. You're both very injured. You almost died like yesterday. Oh my god. I mean, they might just need to be hydrated. Okay. That's good. Kind of imagine she would have survived. Aww. It is lovely. You want a wife. Oh. Oh, Carrot. Oh god, he always has bad news, this monkey. Mm-hmm. What? 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 Why Carrot? I love Carrot, but why her? Aren't there better choices? Yeah, I get why you two wouldn't be able to do it. Okay. I don't know, but is she a leader though? What? I mean, I'm happy about this. But honestly, I'd put Maria in charge. Let Carrot be her, like, advising counsel. Aww. Well, this is her turn. Yep. Well, I'm happy for you, Carrot. I'm sure you'll do a great job. I don't mean to doubt you, honestly. Oh my god, are he's revealing himself to them? Wow. Oh. You're lucky he already didn't kick you in the face. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Is he trying to hold back that? Like, just trying to act cool about it? Oh, this is the whole thing of, like, people giving Kinemon more credit than he deserves. Yeah, he has to just pretend he knew. It's like when people thought that he planned it all back with at the start of the raid. Okay, yeah. Do you want it? Yeah, like why would he need it? Oh, Shinobu! Whoa! Oh, this was Oda's excuse to make Shinobu thin again. Oh, she looks great. You look so great, Shinobu. Yeah, you're gonna become a bewitching Kinoichi or whatever. Aww. Yeah. The fuck was that? It's fucking this dude again? What the fuck? Why is he always in the weirdest arcs? Oh god. Like, he's out of the show long enough that you forget he exists. Completely. It's gonna be strange for him to have, like, women doting on him. Aww. Doing a big smile. Are the Straw Hats gone? Did we leave without saying goodbye to him? You're even looking for Yamato. They didn't say goodbye to him. Aww. Yeah. They didn't say goodbye to him either. Yeah, what the fuck? What's going on? Find another date. Oh, find another date to leave. Oh, that's cool. He chose a different one, so he's good. Oh. We don't care. Yeah. Is Buggy? Surely it's Buggy. Yeah. This is when Luffy's finding out. Cross Guild? What is this? Hawkeye, Crocodile, and... Yeah. What? What? How the fuck? Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. I'm a big fan of that. Oh? Yeah, I was gonna say. Really? Wow. That's some big information to give away. Man with the burn scar? What? Yeah, I mean, Law just gave you information, unless he fucked with you, because Robin gave Law a look there. And I wonder what that look was. And why is Yamato not coming with us? He's so cute, man. Uh-huh. Your decisions that you're saying here, isn't it? Let's go see them. Uh-huh. That could mean a bunch of things. I mean, he joined the crew. He also was in Wano for a bit. Like, I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, all right. Another great episode. I loved some of the extra little juicy bits of lore that we got in this episode, like the Cross Guild. So the Cross Guild, I guess Buggy has teamed up theoretically, apparently, according to this poster, with Hawkeye and Crocodile. Not something I ever would have imagined being the case at all. Like a Crocodile, maybe I can see, just because Crocodile had a lot of goofy people working under him. Like, I feel like he was able to put up with a bit of goofiness, you know? Like, he was able to, if he felt like he was, you know, getting done what he wanted to get done, he was okay with, you know, putting up with stuff. And I mean, you could say, I guess, the same for Hawkeye, because Hawkeye was with Perona for a while. But I truly, I just feel like I don't see Hawkeye doing that. And that's what Zoro said as well. Like, Hawkeye wouldn't do that. So I wonder, like, is Hawkeye really that desperate right now? Like, because of the Warlords disbanding, he doesn't really have a safe haven. And so maybe he's like, well, I literally need to choose an alliance with someone so that I can sleep. Like, so that I can just relax. Otherwise, like, he could handle himself. He could probably hold off people coming for him. But it's probably annoying to have to constantly be watching over your shoulder. Where instead he could just, you know, team up with Buggy. Then, you know, the people working under Buggy, which I think he probably has a lot of them now, can you know, keep lookout and hold off anyone. And also, like, people tend, like, the government tends not to come super hard for the emperors, right? I had to please ignore my phrasing of come super hard. But they tend not to go for the emperors because the emperors, like, it a lot of the time is more trouble than it's worth a little bit. Like, I mean, it would be great if they could take them down, but I feel like most of the time the whole idea was they would send people after the emperors, and all it would happen was they would have a lot of casualties. Or they could declare war on the emperors and probably take them out after that, but they would take a fuck ton of casualties, and, like, meanwhile there would be a lot of destruction, and it would leave them weak so that other pirates can get away with shit or attack the navy. So, like, it's just too risky, you know? Like, even if they think they can do it, the costs might be too high. And so I think they're thinking of Buggy like that now as well, since they've assigned him being an emperor. So yeah, it's fucking interesting, man. I wonder what it's gonna be like. I'm really curious. But I also love the idea that it seems like they had an idea of giving Navy soldiers bounties, because then it takes a bit of the power back. I think it's a really cool idea. Like, just, you know, the idea that, like, hey, you want to put numbers on us and have random people going after us? Fine, we'll do it right back. We'll pay people to take you guys out as well. It goes both ways, motherfucker. It's really interesting. It's interesting seeing the different ways that these pirates are fighting back against the government. Because as the series has gone on, we've seen this tug of war between the pirates and the navy and the government. Like, this tug of war is one of the most interesting things about One Piece. it continues to be interesting, and like Oda just makes it more and more interesting every arc. I love it. I absolutely love it. And good on Carrot for being the ruler of the kingdom right now. Like I do not mean to talk down on her, you know, her capability for that role, because I'm sure she'll do great. I like, for me it was purely like I love Carrot. But the thing about Carrot is she throughout the entire series, I feel like, has been led rather than has led. Like, it was like Pedro was her teacher, you know, the person leading her along the way. And then after Pedro died, like, it was, you know, the Straw Hats were helping her and pulling her along. And then in the Wano arc, it was Wanda who was guiding her, you know, who was giving her that direction. But I feel like a big part of this arc in general is, I mean, like, this whole arc is about the new era, right? The new era of pirates and of everything. So I think it fits in with the themes of this arc really nicely, which is like the idea of, okay, we've taken down Orochi. The new era is Momonosuke and Hiyori, like, leading everything, right? We've taken down 2 of the emperors. The new era is Luffy, Kid, and Law, right? We've and like now we've, you know, stepped down from, we've had Cat Viper and Dogstorm step down from Zoe, so now we have Carrot leading them, you know, like, and it's like it's supposed to be these rulers who maybe aren't quite ready for it, you know, these people who have a lot to learn still and are being thrust into the role, but I think it fits nicely, and I think it will work out great. There's so many characters in this series that I want to see in the future. So many of them. Like Tama in this episode was, you know, she's now working under Shinobu, and she wants to fully become a bewitching kunoichi, right? So so she is gonna be awesome in the future. I just know it. But like, are we even gonna see that? Like, I feel like if we're gonna see it, we're gonna see it in like a 5-second epilogue after the series is over. And I wouldn't blame Oda for doing that, because like, we can't see everything surely from the entire series. It would take too long. He's set up too many things. Unless there's another time skip in the show where then, you know, she can come in and join the crew then, right? Like, right before the end. But I don't see there being another time skip. Like, things are getting to, like, really pick up. We're only 1 road poneglyph away. Like, Law and Kid are in the battle and, like, pretty fucking close. Shanks says it's time for him to go get the One Piece. Like, these characters are closing in on it. It's pretty fucking insane. So yeah, I don't know, but I just, there's so many characters that I want to see in the future and see how they've progressed, how they've grown, and what they're like. So we'll see. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 1084 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, no recap Rubik's. This episode is going to be called Shanks comes back to Wano and steps foot on it. Bingo. We still have 5, including this one, 5 episodes left of this arc, right? 5 episodes? After we just set sail? Or we're setting sail now? I mean, we got to deal with the Yamato thing. Where is Luffy right now? Okay. That's right. I forgot it's a big hole in the ground now. I forgot that happened. Man, that was such a cool part of the arc when Kaido shows up. Damn, man, it's so smooth. Like rotten potato chip on top of the forest. Ooh.
おでん様への勝利のご報告です。
Aww.
嘘なんでここに
おでんに会いに来た。
That's nice. Aww. Everyone but Ashura. I mean, not Ashura. Sorry, Kanjuro. Ashura we love.
旅立つのか
Yeah, he's sailing out today.
改めて
They're gonna all bow for him.
お礼申し上げる
And if he doesn't want to be the hero.
友達じゃねえか。
Karen's like, guess what? I'm the leader of an island.
と
Aww. Aww.
宮城、トリスタン。
Oh, I'm gonna say goodbye. Those were really helpful doctors for you.
海が見てみたいという動機でサニー号に密航したん
Yeah,
です。
did you have fun?
で、どうだった？最高だったよ。私の前よりちょっと強くなれた気がするの。
Aww.
私の一生の宝物。
She's so sweet.
最後にガルチューさせて。
Yes, got you.
やがって楽しかった。ガルチュー。
Aww.
ガルチュー。ゾロに会ったよ。
ゾロ
Was
に
he trying to make his way here and got lost? Oh. Oh. Yasui and Pedro's graves. Aw, Zoro. That's lovely. That's really nice, man. Zoro with graves. He's so good in scenes like that. Aww. Toko's here.
ゾロ十郎さんもいらしていたのですね。
Thought it'd be Hiyori. Hiyori, you're gonna have to say goodbye to your boyfriend unless you come with us.
寂しくなります。
Aww. Zoro, say something back, please. I know it's not super your style, but
エンマともここでお別れということです。
unless you trade me back the other sword.
返さねえぞ
もちろん。
He's like, you can't guilt me into giving it
俺が
back.
こいつでカイド
私にはエンマが新たな主を得て喜んでいるようにも見えます。
俺はもっと強くなる
Yeah, you will. This is a nice sort of relaxed episode. Like, I hope something, like some cool lore gets dropped in this episode, but I also like having just these characters be sweet and cool to each other.
一つでいいから俺っちが直す場所残しとけって
さすが麦わらの一味の船
Yeah, he's a pro.
迷ってんですっとこどけ
Aww. He's a bit emotional.
ロビーやんで
Aw, they're both emotional about it. That's nice.
とてもお似合いですよ
嘘
Ooh.
かっこいい
That is sick.
さん俺に何か言うかいそうじゃなくて
Oh, the music switch up there.
この色もお似合いです
I was about to say, are they gonna do the exact same thing?
一体何に使いますんで
そらおめえ
What is he gonna use the black cloth
言うな
for?
よあ頼むぜ
What's he doing?
味はどうだい
最高です。
さあよか
Aww.
った
I forgot about the little
気にしてるけど
little rat, and he's in a lucky place.
くぬくぬピュピュピュ
そういえば
Oh my gosh, this
鬼ヶ
woman
島で助け
this
て
woman
くれた
loves Sanji.
人のお礼
This would have been the
まだ
bingo thing
ちゃんと
for the
してませんでした
Sanji
ね
one.
また
Oh my god, she loves Sanji, dude.
サンゴロさん、私
Oh.
おやさん、
お
一つお願いできるかしら。
Robin appropriately distracted him. If she said I love you to him,
わかりました
he might have wanted to stay behind.
お願いいたします
Or brought her along, but probably wanted to stay behind. Well, I now feel more comfortable about that Sanji bingo card thing. Because now there was another woman that liked Sanji.
いただきます
You sweet patient girl.
腹いっぱい食えよ。
So cute, man. What?
タマ、どうした？
Don't make me cry.
と思うとほら
Oh.
兄貴もオラの大好きな人みん
Oh.
なしまうでやす
お前が大切なご飯をご馳走してくれたこと。
Yeah, yeah, she did.
絶対に忘れないでやす
おう。じゃあ俺は行くぞ。
はいでやす
タマ、また会おう。
Yeah, we'll come back and you'll be part of the Straw Hats. We're gonna have like 80 people on our crew by the end of this series. Aww.
兄貴ありがとうでやす
I
強くなってみせるでやす
also like there's not just arigato, it's arigato the answer. Like she puts it in every sentence. It's great.
そして話は
Oh.
今に戻っ
Oh.
来てくれたのか。
でもうまくいく保証
What did he make?
全然ないからな出航の準備ができたわよ
Oh. Nami's got what, overalls? That's cute.
でもももちゃんと金右衛門にだけ
Yeah.
別れの挨拶をしてないけど
What's the deal with that?
そういやそうだな和の国の皆さんの中でも
Yeah.
一番
大丈夫だ。あいつは
Damn, you're playing hard to get. Make him come to you. Man, awesome. Great episode. Some great scenes. Made me cry. You know that makes it good. So we've only got 4 episodes left of the arc. So I mean, yeah, we got to say goodbye to Momo and Kinemon. And we probably got to deal with Yamato. Right? And by deal with, I mean, like, figure out if he's coming or not, which I don't think he's coming. So we got those 2 things to deal with. Let's say that's 2 episodes. Then what's the other 2 episodes? Lore piece? Are we gonna, like, jump around the world? I don't know. Or maybe, like, the last episode is, like, sailing and choosing our next adventure and being on our way to Egghead Island, I guess, you know? Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't believe we're finishing Wano. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me. And I can't wait for what Egghead has in store. I've heard great things about Egghead. Like the visuals that I've seen from it. Like the banners and the outfits that the characters have and stuff. Like they all look very cool. So I think I'm going to really like the arc. I think it could be awesome. I'm really excited for it. Because, like, Wano was, like, one that I didn't know how much I was going to like. I ended up loving it. Some parts more than others, but for the most part, you know, there's some... Like, Wano has some high highs, you know? Like... It has some of the coolest stuff in the entire series paying off. I mean, I genuinely think, like, Luffy Awakening Gear 5 is one of the best moments in the entire series. But, yeah, like, there's so much stuff in Wano that is, like, so incredible. I mean, like, Wano is where we had our Megami Ishitani episodes, you know? We had so many incredible cuts of animation other than that as well. We had... Like, all the fight with Kaido was, like, really intense and sick and awesome. And then the King and Zoro fight and the Queen and Sanji fights, you know? Like, all of that stuff. But even, like, earlier in Wano, there was some awesome world building, some awesome lore, some cool reveals. Like, the end of Act 1 where Luffy and Kaido are, like, having to fight then. It feels like it's like, oh my god, they're fighting already? You know, that shit is really awesome. There's just, like, so much cool stuff that happened in this arc, but I didn't really anticipate I would care that much about it because it, like, is generally from what I saw before we started the arc, it seemed like it wouldn't really be my aesthetic. Maybe not my type of characters, you know? But, turns out it was fucking great. And Egghead, from the small amount I've seen, and I really just mean I've seen, like, the banner on Crunchyroll. And I've seen this outfit of Nami's. That's pretty much it, you know? I think they're all wearing sort of, like, weird chunky outfits, like weird chunky boots and stuff. And, like, maybe these headsets and stuff. But other than that, I don't know what Egghead is. And I'm really excited to see what it is. Because, like, from the small amount that I've seen, it looks like my aesthetic, and it looks like it could be really cool, and I'm hoping we're gonna get some great characters out of it. And, like, I've seen there's a lot of technology-based stuff as well. Like, it just, I mean, looking at this, for some reason, it just, like, looks kind of high-techy. So I'm imagining Egghead Island is kind of high-techy. And if it's high-tech-like, I'm imagining it's gonna deal with Vegapunk stuff. I don't know if it means we're going to actually be meeting Vegapunk for the first time, or if it's just gonna be giving us hints about him or whatever. But I mean, I feel like this could be an appropriate time to meet him. So, like, we might get Vegapunk stuff next episode, next arc, not episode. But yeah, man, fucking awesome, dude. So this episode was great. It had Carrot's goodbye, which was really, like, really emotional, and I loved that. And then Tama's goodbye, which was even more emotional and made me cry. That grave scene with Zoro and Hiyori at the graves, and Toko all at the grave, it's so good, man. And I mean, Oda's really, even more and more throughout the series, like, playing with the idea of, like, them making these strong connections in these places. That it's not just like, oh, we should go back and see our friends, but like with Zoro, if he came back to Wano, I mean, Hiyori's like a genuine potential romantic interest for him. Like, I know he didn't seem super interested or whatever, but I think also Zoro is not really the type to outwardly, you know, express that sort of love and affection for someone, especially, like, if they're still in his life, you know? Like, I feel like he's more affectionate towards, Kuina, but, like, she's dead. So it's like, because she's not around anymore, he now is more comfortable saying how he felt about her and that he, like, really cared about her. But, like, you know, I feel like he's not the type to, like, express how much he cares about someone. I feel like with enough time, he could really like Hiyori, and clearly Hiyori really likes him back. And then, like, Sanji, I mean, with this girl in Wano, like, that's one example. But also with Pudding back in Whole Cake Island, like, that is definitely, that's a potential relationship for him. Now, it's not the sort of thing that would happen during the series, I don't feel like. But, I mean, like, it really does feel like Oda's, like, nicely setting the seeds for characters having, like, a family in their future. Because, I mean, if you had, like, Usopp with Kaya and Zoro with Hiyori and Sanji with Pudding in, like, at the end of the show and, like, the epilogue, I'd be very happy, you know? And I mean, not everyone needs to pair up. Like, it's not like you need for a happy ending for everyone to have partners or whatever. But I mean, if it's available, why not? You know, why not have some characters pair up? So, yeah, I think it's really sweet. Yeah, anyway, can't wait for next episode. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a One Piece song once again. So if you don't know, at the end of each of these videos, we do a reaction to the One Piece songs. And today we are going to be watching a Crocodile song. We've had, like, it's like we're doing a bunch of warlords lately. Like, we did Doflamingo, then Mihawk, now Crocodile. Next week we're doing Hancock. So, like, that's 4 warlords in a row. Yeah, let's check out this Crocodile one.
Isashiburi da na, Mugiwara.
Okay, my dream is really dry. It's an odd song so far. Okay. Okay. Oh, that part's cool. I like that. Oh. Is it perfect for you? I don't know. Maybe. This part is. This instrumental. I mean, he's a great voice actor. We all know that. It's an odd song. Like, it's fine. I mean, those parts are really cool. I love his delivery of those. Mateiro. Ooh, the music switch up. Alright, okay. Yeah, it's an okay song. I do think it fits him. I mean, it sounds like some of the songs that, like, I haven't been a big fan of, it's like, it feels strange even having the character sing that song, you know? This one actually kind of feels like a Crocodile song. It makes sense to me. But I don't know. It doesn't have anything, like, incredible in it. So yeah, anyway. That is One Piece, episodes 1080 to 1084, right? Or 1081 to 1084? Was that what it was? Yeah, 1081 to 1084. Next episode, we finish off Wano. Next video. So go check that out. You can join the YouTube membership down below. It'll already be uploaded there on my edited video. Or you can join my Patreon account where we've already started Egghead Island and we'll be deep into it. So go check that out. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.